What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Pacicoco, the Subpar Summoner. Let's hop on to our Twitter real fast and we'll get going. Let's see. I gotta change this source business. Where you at? There. Nope. Wrong button. There we go. Display cap. Nope. Window capture. That's the one we need. Let's see. Firefox. Where are you? Twitter. There we go. Okay. Hey, Marvel Champions family. Hold on, champ. Family. 4th of July offers are still available. So let's get our arena grind on. Drop my awesome thumbnail here. And boom. Alrighty, share this tweet real quick. Copy link. Drop it in yonder chat. Get back to my window here. Let's close that up. Alrighty, let's get going. We're gonna take a break from the Act 7 exploration because, well, as I want to. And I'm about halfway to getting the 3,000 unit deal. I think it's still available. Oh, device connecting. What's going on? Why are you being weird? Hold on. There we go. Don't do that to me, phone. Let's see. Make sure I didn't talk myself out of this. Maybe only the money deals are still available, but that's okay if they are. Still gonna do an arena grind tonight, just because it looks like only the money deals are still around. It looks like, but that's okay. Still gonna just grind arena tonight because I need a break from Act 7, and this sounds fun. So we will do that. So we're gonna jump into arena. Be a little easier to chat with folks. But you know, you can still buy stuff. That sounds fun. I probably won't, but somebody might. I don't ever look at this. That's fun. It's a cool looking thingamabobber. Neato. You know, you can still buy stuff. But we need to build up units anyway, because we're probably going to be doing a charity stream in the near future. So, you know, build up some units anyway. And who knows, maybe we'll luck into a 5-star Lady Deathstrike. Probably not, but you never know. So, hey, Egg, what's up, my brother? Glad you could drop by. We're just going to chill with an arena stream tonight. I'm going to be out next Monday anyway, because I've got a prior commitment. So I don't want to get super involved in Act 7 exploration right now, just because that path is bugging the crap out of me, and I want to take a break from it. So we're gonna do this tonight and just chill, and then in 2 weeks we'll hop back on Act 7. So just vibing. Yeah, you having a good summer so far? I know you've been working. Hope your summer's going alright. I really gotta get a new phone. It's time. This thing is needing to be replaced. Come on. There we go. Camp start tomorrow. Nice. Are you working at a campground, or are you working at a school, or where are you working at? That's crazy to have a camp start on. Well, you're in Canada, so it's not crazy to have one start on the 4th, I guess. I'm used to talking to people around here. But, yeah. Did you have a good Canada Day? I was very uh, delighted by the Abbey Road tribute cover that MCOC released. That was awesome. Rec facility camp director, so I've been planning out trips, content. Oh, okay. Big wig. Nice. Went up to see some family for Canada Day. Awesome. Cool. Yeah. Well, we were going to go swimming at one of the city pools today, and we literally had gotten in, and my daughter had done the swim test that proves she can swim enough to be allowed in the deep end and stuff. And we'd been there for like 2 minutes, and they sounded the lightning alarm and made everybody get out. And it was really cloudy, so we weren't sure whether it was going to keep storming or not. So they offered us rain checks, so we're probably going to go tomorrow. And then tomorrow night we'll go out to one of the little communities outside of town and take in the fireworks display. We had a really good time out there last year when we went, so eat some hot dogs and watch stuff blow up to pretty music. Yeah, it's cool. We went and got some ice cream, and it was all good. It looked cloudy, and it said there was a chance of rain, but I looked at the radar, and there wasn't really anything close by. But apparently there was something just close enough to set off their lightning detector stuff. So it's all good. We're gonna go back tomorrow probably. So it sucks because we're probably going to have to go earlier in the day when it's going to be really hot, but other than that, it's all good. So Aiden, have you played around with Lady Deathstrike any? What are your thoughts about her so far? Played around a little with the 4-star this morning just to see. She seems pretty fun. Stupid dropped inputs. Which I'm willing to say is not even Kabam's fault. It might be my phone, because my phone needs to be replaced, so hopefully next weekend, or in 2 weeks, I can get that done. Maybe not in this. We got dog show this weekend. Just 3-star, but you're in love. Yeah, I didn't play around with her a ton, but she seems super fun to me. I don't always like well, I guess I do like double combos. I love Domino and Aegon, but sometimes the double hit mediums can be tricky, but she does feel pretty smooth from a little bit I've played around with her, so I would agree with that statement. Yeah, I wish that I was in a position where I felt like I had all the 6-stars that I want, so I wouldn't mind saving for featured to have giant pools, but I feel like I'm still missing so many things that I want that it's not really necessarily something I want to do. Double mediums usually means good intercept windows. Yeah, that's true. And you definitely want to intercept with her because of the no blocking thing. Which I haven't looked at her kit super well. I watched Brian's testing stream the other day, but is it when you press block that it changes her stuff, or just if you block a hit? I think it's if you actually block a hit, but I'm not positive about that. So, block a hit. Okay, that's what I thought, but I wasn't completely sure. But yeah, she definitely seems. Oh, I forgot he's got aura up. She definitely is pretty smooth. From the little bit I've played with her, I was enjoying. She does feel very fluid as far as movement goes. So. I'll tell you what, I was not that excited when she came into the game because I just didn't really know anything about the character because I hadn't read House of X and Powers of X yet at the time when the vote was happening and stuff. So like my attachment to the character was very minimal. But I've been getting a ton of enjoyment out of playing Omega Sentinel. She has put in a lot of work for me lately. And I freaking love Mantis. Last couple of years of champ design have been really unique. I love it. Yeah, I do too. I love that people feel different if Nimrod didn't exist. Yeah, I don't have 6-star Nimrod, so I've found myself reaching for Omega Sentinel and Nimrod more lately, just because I have 6-star versions of both of them. So hey, Grass, how are you, man? I love how Grass comes in like he's Dracula, like good evening, welcome to my parlor, or something. I don't know. I'm a big vampire movie fan, so maybe that's just me. Hey, Kingpin, you suck. Be shrugging my debuffs. You don't ever shrug debuffs that quick whenever I'm playing with you unless I have Hood synergy. Anything to be entertaining. Is that in reference to your Dracula comment? Or what I framed as your Dracula comment? Because I'll take it. And you are rather entertaining the times I've interacted with you, so there's that. We need some more. We need another good vampire movie, which I haven't seen Renfield yet. I really want to. It looks really good to me. I want to see Nick Cage's portrayal of Dracula, but haven't had a chance to check it out yet. Dracula should be an MCOC. That is definitely a champ that could happen and would be nice. I love Drac in Marvel Snap. I really like that card. If you run a discard deck, it's a really, really good one to have in the right scenarios. I don't know if y'all have played Marvel Snap at all, but you saw Kindred's design. Did they release something? Did I miss something? Or is it? Oh, it got leaked. Okay. I was like, did I miss an official something? But it's leaked. That's fine. Yeah, I like Marvel Snap a lot. I forgot to play this morning. I was gonna try to finish out the last couple of season pass objectives. I didn't play this Spider Verse season as much as I had the last one. But I think the next Snap season is Phoenix Force. I think, or it's something X-Men. So will probably be picking that up for sure. Yeah, the new leaker's out of control. Yeah, I I don't know. I thought they had I thought that they had gotten a handle on that stuff, and then this guy showed up and he's just dropping bombs. I have not seen any of the new leak stuff, so I have not seen the login screen yet. Pushing the limits of like graphics, or like it's like it's disgusting, or what do you mean, grass? Which limits is it pushing? That's a that's a wide variety of things that could be there. I forgot that I needed to not medium. Yeah, that's true. Otrix kind of decided that that wasn't a good use of his time anymore, and that it wasn't right to do. So I just remember I had not seen any leaked stuff for a long time, and then it feels like here recently, all of a sudden, there was a whole bunch coming out again. He's been posting people's inventories. Holy crap. Well, MCOC leaker, you can post mine all you want. It's nothing special. Go ahead. It'll make people feel better about themselves if they see my inventory. So that's crazy. That's a. I realize that leaking anything is technically not good, but I feel like that's crossing another level of a line that probably shouldn't be crossed. By the way, if you're joining the stream and haven't said anything in chat, drop a message and let me know who's here. Love to know who's watching. Yeah, that's not cool to leak all that stuff. Y'all making me want to go check out more leaker stuff, which I don't really want to. I'm definitely not gonna do it on stream. I don't want to prop that stuff up, but I may have to go check it out. May have to go check it out after I hop off of here. The way y'all are talking about it. So let me see. Does new content drop next week? Or is it still 2 weeks before content drops? It's probably next Wednesday, right? Which would be the 12th, I think. Cool. Cool. New stuff. New stuff is fun. Excuse me. Alright. Get to use one of my new rank 3s. Finally got my boy Voodoo ranked up. Used the rank up gems that I got from the deals this weekend. Took him up, so I'm way too tired for not having actually gone swimming. Boom, take that. And now let's take that. Let's see. Somebody bookmarked. Hey, you don't have to DM as long as you're not acting on actual leaked information. Speculate away about champs. Don't bother me. Plus, I'm curious who Grass thinks they are. Unless MCOC leaker already leaked it, and that's what you're referring to. Then DM me that too. If you already know. I was really curious if they were gonna do another like roadmap thing like they did for the first half of the year. Because that was kind of fun to know the general area of. Are you kidding me? Stupid hole buster. Spectrum and Aries, that'd be interesting. I feel like with the overwhelming negative outcry against Hercules that the uproar over Aries would be substantial. Even though I want Aries in the game. Let me see something real fast. Just making sure my phone was charging. I don't think it's charging well, but... So if the stream suddenly disappears, it's a phone charging problem, but hopefully we'll be okay. Alright, I wonder who the third lurker is, because Aiden and Grass have been talking pretty regularly to me here. It says there's 3 people watching, so I'm kind of curious who's lurking. Don't be shy. We don't bite or anything, so feel free to make your presence known. Excuse me. By the way, I know it's simplistic, but I'm super proud of my thumbnail for tonight's arena stream. So, what's my snap collection level? I'll have to look. I don't remember. Let's just go look. We're here. Might as well. I didn't start playing until the public release. So I have some friends that are like way higher than me because they played all through the beta and stuff. But I actually don't remember what my collection level is. Thanks, I appreciate it. I was super proud of it. I want to say my collection level is like, yeah, 3,000 something. 3,300. Hey, Dot. How are you, my friend? Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. Alrighty. Let's get back on the grind. This Arena Express is totally worth the $10 a month, by the way, if you're gonna. I don't guess I'm familiar with who Vox is, but sounds cool. Also sounds sound-based, which, if we're getting sound-based characters, I want Banshee. Gosh darn it. But one of these days, maybe. One of these days. Sorry, I'm repositioning my fan here. I'm in my work office at A&M, and we don't get to control the thermostat, so since it's outside of school hours, the temperature's a little warm, so I have to keep my fans going. Someone in your server didn't know who Kindred was and thought it was Swarm. I could see that mistake happening. Swarm would be interesting. Which, speaking of Swarm, Swarm in Marvel Snap can be a fun card if you have the right pieces around it, or if your cards line up correctly. It can be pretty fun, especially if you have Lockjaw in your deck too. You run Lockjaw and then use a bunch of Swarm copies to bring in other stuff. It can be fun. I was all excited to get my next R4, and then realized that I do not have any mutant T5 catalysts because I had just ranked up Emma and Platpool last week, so I'm out of mutant T5s, so I couldn't do my next R4. That made me sad. Speaking of, I just got crystals in AQ rewards. I need to go pop those open. Maybe I'll get lucky and pull mutant. Ooh, ran into that one. Not cool, Gore. Not cool. You're supposed to just die. Thank you. Well, I hope the holiday weekend deals treated y'all alright. Hey, Egg, thanks for dropping by, man. Good luck with your camp this week. Hope everything goes well. Thanks for stopping by for a little bit. I appreciate it. Did he just dex while he was dexing? I swear, I feel like lately the AI can do things that I couldn't pull off in a million years. Yeah, we'll go with that. Oh. Oh. There we go. Nice and easy. little bit easier now. Just wail on him a little bit. There we go. I know it's been talked about a lot, but I think it needs to be talked about some more. This newest fighting stage that we have gotten is just so gorgeous. It really, really is. I'm very impressed with the level of detail. Boom. You are for your purgatory today. Awesome. I love it. Anything that is a outside the box rank up, I am all about it. So I know you've talked about liking her a lot, so that's awesome. You anticipating that new relic? Was that part of that rank up? Because that relic looks pretty nice for her. Your 15th R4. Wow. That's awesome, man. I am about to have my, I guess, 6th? Are there 6 classes? Or are there just 5? I don't remember. There's 6, right? So I'm about to have my 6th one as soon as I have the mutant class catalyst that I need. Yeah, the Ghost Rider edition. Yeah, I think that'll be really cool. Seems like a pretty cool relic. I think it's interesting, the relic design, that some relics greatly benefit the champ who the relic is, and some of them don't benefit that champ hardly at all. Which is fine. Not everything has to be that way, but... And I actually prefer it, I think, to just saying, well, whatever relic it is, you just put it on that champ. I like that there's variety in who the champs are that benefit. So, pretty cool. No, I'm not really free to play. I buy the sigil, and I'll buy stuff occasionally. Like this weekend, I bought the one of the $10 deals, and I buy the sigil every month. But other than that, I don't really spend much money. I'll sometimes get the the daily unit card that's like $5 or whatever, but not always. So not really. I mean, I do spend money. I don't wail out by any means. So the sigil is totally worth the $10 if you're gonna grind arena at all at this point with the express thing. It's just really nice for arena grinding, but yeah, I don't regularly spend. Other than the sigil, I will occasionally buy a deal or one of the daily things that they do, like well, I guess I haven't bought one since I became Paragon, but like the Thronebaker, like the daily Cav crystal things that they had that are like the $5 deals with a couple of little things about. You're safe to rant about the R5 gems being dished out. I mean, you can rant about whatever you want to, I guess. I mean, if you want, you can hop on call with me and we can talk it out in voice instead of just you having to type stuff. I mean, you're you're welcome to join me if you really want to rant about stuff, but I mean, I don't want you like swearing, cursing out Kabam or anything, but you're more than welcome to rant about whatever, I suppose. It's better than having nothing to talk about, which happens sometimes in my streams because there's nobody here to talk to. But so you just let me know, and we can make that happen. Let's see, where's my... There we go. Just find it dumb that there's one R5 gem available in game and they give out 5 of them if you can afford it. Yeah, I, I can't disagree with you. I mean, but I mean, what's the best way to put this? I guess whales make the game economy go round. I don't know. Like, you know, yeah, I can understand if people are upset about that. It's one of those things for me. Like, I just resigned myself a long time ago to knowing that I'm going to be behind people, and that's okay. And you know, I can understand people being upset about that. That's fair. I, uh, I had to. Yeah, they might have gone a little overboard this year. They were pretty nice. Um, I appreciated the discount on the first unit deal to 850 instead of 1,000 because I actually was able to buy one um, without having to spend a bunch of money because I had enough units already. Um, I decided to get one to get a purchased deal anyway, but um, you know they they probably could have tuned them down a little bit. You're right, but at the same time, maybe the game economy in general is just changing. I don't know. Uh, the important thing for me is that I still have fun. So like, I still really enjoy the game. So like, I'm not gonna leave because I don't like the deals that they make. Um, but yeah, if you're trying to be competitive, I understand that's definitely a problem. I had to resign myself a long time ago that I wasn't going to be able to be competitive anymore at this stage in life because I just don't have the time to devote to being competitive. Like, I got 2 young kids and 3 jobs, so I had to do what was best for me and my family and myself, and so, you know, I'm in a more chill alliance now and not pushing to be super competitive, but still having fun, and you know, I'm getting to make content for this channel, and you know, there may not be a whole lot of people watching me, but I get to enjoy it and get to interact with some people that do wander in. So Let's see. You're trying to be competitive. It gets harder and harder. It's great they're good at attracting money, but I personally think they pushed the limit a bit. Yeah, I can see that. I think they did. They did go pretty heavy this time with the offers, but at the same time, it's one of those things, like when they when they don't push the limit with the offers, then people complain that it's not worth spending on. Like I remember back a couple of years ago when everybody was like, you should just skip the July 4th offers because they're trash or whatever. And so, they're trying to find the balance, and I mean, they're people. They're not going to get it right every time. So, I mean, you know, sometimes they'll strike a good balance, and sometimes they might be trying to make up for. There's been a lot of grumbling and complaining about input issues and that kind of stuff in the game this last year or two. So maybe they're trying to maybe they were trying to make good for people. You know, hey, we know that there's been a lot of problems in the game, so here's some ridiculous account changing deals. I don't know what all I don't know what all goes into those decisions. Like, I don't know who all makes the decisions. I don't know if that is all determined by like the financial office or if it's like a combination of like a game econ team and a content team, or like I don't know what goes into all those decisions as far as making the deals and stuff like that. So it's really hard to even know how those decisions even get made. And it really is. It is an unwinnable situation because if they don't have, like, the people that spend a lot of money on the game are expecting to be compensated heavily for the fact that they are spending a lot of money on the game. And the people that don't spend are expecting the game to not become a totally play to win experience. So it definitely is, it's a balancing act, and I don't think you can ever get it completely right. Um, so, it it's interesting to it's a I would say a tightrope, but I think it's really more of a razor. Like, you're trying to walk a fine line where you don't get cut, but if you slip one way or the other, then you're gonna get cut. Uh, so you're really trying to strike a balance between things that are uh, going to make somebody mad. So see what everybody's missing by not tuning in to this lowly little stream. They're missing quality game economy talk. So tell your friends, everybody. Tell your friends. Tell them what they're missing out on. Game Econ 101 with Pastor Coco. Seriously, you're gonna drop an auto block on me right out the gate. Right out the gate. That's just wrong, Thor. Stay up there, headphone cords. Ugh. So, Grass, what is it about Purgatory that you like? I haven't really played around with her at all, so I don't really know What is it that she brings to the table that you enjoy about her? These headphones hurt my ears sometimes. There we go. Hey, Jay, what's up, man? Uh, I have a standing mic. I just one of the USB ports on my MacBook doesn't work or doesn't work very well. It cuts in and out. So I don't the way my setup is, I don't have enough ports to to have my stand up mic plugged in is the problem. So otherwise I would use my blue snowball that I have. It's what I use for my radio show. Uh, but I just I don't have enough ports to use it for my streams currently because of how I'm set up. Which I could actually no, I don't think I could do that. Um, yeah, I need to get a different hub. The one I have only has one. I need a new one. The one that I bought when I first got my MacBook, it only powers one. Like you can use more than one USB device in it, but like it only gives power to one of them. Because I've tried to use it before, and I'm like, what's the point if it? Because it doesn't. Uh, so it doesn't power my stuff the way I need in order to use it. That's one of the things I'm working on. I just haven't had extra funds. We've had other things to to spend money on. So like getting a new car and stuff. So and paying for stuff for my kids that they're involved in and doing right now. Uh, but yeah, I need to get a different hub that will power more stuff, and then I can use my snowball on streams instead of the headphone mic. That would be nice. Jay, how was your holiday weekend? Which I guess is still technically happening since the 4th is tomorrow. But how was your holiday so far? Sometimes when my game freezes, I really wish that I was recording, or I should go back and grab them after streams. Because sometimes when it freezes up, the characters freeze in some really cool looking positions. Like just then, when Stark Spidey was frozen in like mid backflip. I feel like I should use stuff like that for thumbnails sometime. But anyway, yeah, Jay, like currently I have Been playing Mortal Kombat X. Nice. So like I have, which I guess technically I don't have to plug directly into the Ethernet, but like since I'm in my office and we have a super high speed internet connection, I'm plugged. I have uh, one USB-C port devoted to my Ethernet cable through an adapter, and then uh, I have like a HDMI USB dongle power pass-through thing that I'm using to charge my phone and to run power to my MacBook. And then I have one with my HDMI adapter plugged in that I'm running my HDMI from my like extender thing from my phone. But I think I need to bring my my USB hub from home, I guess, because I think that it has a Ethernet pass-through. So if I used it instead of the normal Ethernet pass-through that I use at work, then I think I could have my Snowball plugged into that as well and have the internet at the same time. So next stream in 2 weeks, I will try that and see, because it'd be really nice to not have to wear these headphones, because they kind of mess with my ears some. So I will give that a shot next stream in a couple weeks. I would switch over now because I think I have the hub with me, but I do not have my Snowball with me. It's at home. So how's the weekend been? It was good. We went. So my favorite teacher from high school retired from teaching this year, and he is a pastor at a church about 30 minutes from my parents. And he is, as of Sunday, the longest tenured pastor at that church. He's been there for almost 11 years. And so they were doing a kind of retirement celebration slash you're the longest serving pastor celebration thing at his church on Sunday. So Friday night we went down and stayed with my parents over the weekend and swam in their pool and stuff. And then Sunday we went out to his church and celebrated that milestone with him. And I haven't seen him in a while, and he was very, very happy to see me and for me to be there. So I went and celebrated that with him, and then came back home last night. And we only had to work half a day today since the 4th is tomorrow. So did a little work this morning and then just been hanging out with the family since then. So yeah, it's been good so far. Decided to take a break from Act 7. I'd just do a chill arena stream tonight, but Dot be lurking. They don't talk much, but they're here. I appreciate you, Dot. Thank you for not spamming the chat with Spider-Ham spam. Appreciate it. Jay, I was so excited for you for 3 seconds today when Agent APOC posted the new cards that are coming to Snap soon. Because when it first popped up on my phone, it just had the words, and it didn't say that it was for Marvel Snap. And so I thought that the leaker had announced that Legion was coming to the game, and I was so excited for you for about 3 seconds until I opened my phone and saw that it was in Marvel Snap, not Not an MCFC. Hey, Jules. How are you? Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. Really cool to have new peeps join us tonight. You usually alert, but you're just tired of losing at Mortal Kombat. Well, that's fair. I'll let you just show up because you're losing, not because you wanted to talk to me. I guess that's okay. Uh, who's your who do you usually play as in Mortal Kombat, Jay? Who's your go-to character or characters, if you like to switch it up? You're gonna cosplay for the Summoners Kabam meet. Are you gonna go up to the meetup, Jay, in Canada? That'd be cool. That's awesome, man. I felt like I had to pull teeth to get you to come to Waco, so I'm glad I'm glad you're going to the Canada meetup. That's awesome. Face itching so much. I'm definitely going to have to see if I can get my snowball working with my streaming setup, because the hotter it gets, the more these headphones irritate my head. And it ain't getting any cooler here in Texas, that's for sure. Tickets are low right now. You're just waiting to see when your dad gets back. Oh, your dad's overseas right now? Nice. That'd be a fun trip. Take that, Nova. There we go. Oh, man. Yeah, plane tickets are not too bad right now. We were looking at something the other day for a possible trip, and they were very cheap. He's replacing someone who could not make it. Cool. So you don't really know when he'll be back. That's always tough, I'm sure. I don't know. I feel for military families, and when their family is deployed overseas, I know that's very very difficult on lots of people. I can't I can't imagine going through that frequently. So, which I didn't really talk to your dad about this whenever we met up. Or I haven't really talked to you about it before either. Has your dad spent a lot of time deployed overseas since you've been around and old enough to know he was gone? Or has he been mostly stateside? few years, 1 point, both parents were deployed. Oh, I didn't. I had forgotten. I didn't real. I guess I had forgotten that your mom is also in the service. So, wow, that's so. Who who took care of y'all while your parents were both deployed, or was that when y'all were a little bit older? I mean, you still would have needed somebody to take care of you. I mean, you're not that old now, but we would at least needed somebody to check in every once in a while and make sure you're doing good. I would think. I still want people to do that for me now, and I'm almost 37, so. Oh, okay, your grandparents took care of you. Cool. Ooh, grass with the hard hitting questions. Our interview's coming back soon. Yeah, Jay, our interview's coming back soon. Yeah, I feel like XN has been a ghost, man. I haven't heard anything from him in a while. I feel like he has been invisible, social media wise. I don't remember the last time I talked to him. By the way, if everybody would smash that like button, I'd appreciate it. Only got 2 likes tonight. There's been at least 5 or 6 people in here, so that ain't cool. I mean, you can do what you want. I don't want to force you to do stuff, but I guess if you didn't like it, then don't press the like button. But oh, my neck. Why is it so stiff? It might be rough to find new people. I think I've been on there like 3 or 4 times at this point. One of those was the same interview, which we had to come back and start over because something messed up or something. But I'm always willing to hop on with those guys. They are 2 of my good friends that I've met through this crazy game that we all love. I feel like there's still people out there that people want to hear from that they maybe haven't heard from. So yeah, I need to go back and listen to when you were on there. I don't think I caught that one. So there's several that I need to go back and listen to. I don't always I don't always get to catch them when they first happen. I usually go back eventually and hear stuff. So I need to go check out yours for sure. Man, yawn monster is getting me right now. Come on, load. Game's being slow. I'm gonna have to restart after this round so the lag don't get my streak. Well, looky there. We dexed Groot special 2. You don't get that ever so often. I've probably been hit by that special more than any other special in this game. Come on, Nightcrawler. There we go. There we go. Boom. Alrighty. I think we're going to reset the game before it causes us problems. Oh. Hit the wrong button. There we go. Alrighty. Alright, let's hop back in. Let's grab our rewards real fast for what we've done so far. Get that Lady Deathstrike dupe. We are almost up to the amount of views the last stream had after a few days on the live viewing, so that's fun. Appreciate everybody dropping by. Even you lurkers. I know there's been a couple of you. Morningstar. You know, I did it so sparingly for I forgot. Every time I do this, every time I have to restart my game, forgot to turn on the 6-star filter again. Oh well, that's fine. I'll do one round of 5 stars. Uh, my stuff was so sporadic for so long, and my wife and I worked out that on Monday nights this summer I could come and do this, and then on Tuesday night she gets to go do something that she wants to do, um, and so once summertime is over, I don't know if I'll get regular streams in because um, we'll be back on our normal school schedule and stuff, and my other job will ramp back up. So I don't really know whether things will continue on Monday nights or not. I hope so, but my daughter's gonna have volleyball and I'm her coach, so it might be a little later on Monday nights, which might be hard because usually on Tuesdays I come into the office to do actual work, not to stream, but to actually do my job. So we'll see. Hopefully I can still have a weeknight that works where I can stream regularly, but it's definitely a challenge trying to find the time. Especially because I like to do it up here at my office because the internet is more stable and stuff than at my house. Um, the only places to plug directly into the Ethernet at home are in not in places that are actually advantageous to me streaming it from there. So like, it just is easier to do uh, to do it here. But that requires factoring in travel time to get up here and stuff. So definitely will be a challenge once all our regular activities resume, because some of them are on pause for the summertime. So we shall see what the fall holds for the channel. I really want to make some more video content as well, but I've been enjoying the live streams, and I've only got the one night that's set aside to work on the channel. So if I'm working on videos, then that means I can't go live. So it's kind of a choose one or the other right now. That won't always be the case, but right now that's kind of where we're at. So alright, Grass, thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate you hanging out for a little bit. I may not be around much longer. I may go home and watch some Game of Thrones with the wifey, but I appreciate you hanging out for a little bit, and have a good 4th, man. Do, 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 do. on. Hey Jay, did my Stream Elements thing drop in the chat? I feel like it didn't. I need to figure out how to get that to where it will automatically drop in the chat when I start. Or maybe I just need to copy and paste it and drop it in at the beginning of streams, but I thought it was set up where it would do it automatically. But I don't see it in the chat anywhere, so maybe it is not set up. Man, my back is so messed up right now. Man, I want Bob to be better than he is. I know there's some videos out there of a high ranked one doing some stuff, but I want him to be able to do things without being ridiculously skilled as a player, you know? Just always been a fan of that character. America, America, you are pretty fun. I should probably rank you up, but I've got so many mystics ranked up already. Yeah, he's just a cool character. He really is. I fell in love with him during the whole I think it was like New Avengers, maybe, or was it Dark Avengers? I can't remember. I think it was a New Avengers run that started with Breakout. It's the Avengers team that's Luke Cage and Captain America and Carol, and I don't remember who else, but it's from like the early 2000s, I think, maybe. Starts with a prison break on the raft. Yeah, New Avengers. I think that's the first arc that I read Century in, but it might have been the Dark Avengers when Norman takes over the Avengers. I can't remember. I feel like Century was maybe in both those runs, but yeah, that's what I was thinking. Jay was that he was in both of those. Um, so I really fell in love with that character reading those two arcs. Just I'm a sucker for a tortured soul storyline, so he's right up my alley as far as a character. So man, starting to get a headache. May have to call it a quits. I was trying to get all the milestones in tonight on stream, but we may have to stop short. We'll see. Not too far away. About to get the next to last one already, so we might push through. We'll see. Man, I feel tired like I went swimming, but we didn't actually get to swim, so not really sure. It was a long weekend. I don't sleep very well at my parents' house, and I haven't been sleeping very well in general lately, so. Ooh. I'll have to turn this into the all yawn channel if it doesn't get better soon. It's hard enough getting people to watch my MCOC content. I don't know if they want to watch me yawn for 2 hours. Or maybe they do. Maybe I'm better at yawning than I am at contests, but we shall saunter through anyway. Jay, I appreciate you pumping up my average view duration. It just jumped over 11 minutes, so Thanks for hanging in. We're on our push for 200 subs. Got our first 100 finally, so we're going to push for 2 now. Got a couple more subs the other day, so sitting at 104, I think, right now. Oh, you stink, Tiger. There we go. Jay, you got any plans for the 4th tomorrow? You just gonna be chilling? Oh, your mom's in Panama. Yeah. I guess they probably don't, or maybe they do. Did they do fireworks out at the base or anything like that? Or just in town? I'm sure somebody in town's probably doing something. But, or do they do them this weekend? Some places do them early and some don't. And last year, a bunch of people did them early, and this year, those same places are doing them tomorrow night instead of doing them over the weekend. So I'm never sure who's gonna do what. Usually go to neighbors. Yeah. You know what? Let's try and get the rest of these milestones before we hang it up tonight. Shouldn't take us too much longer. Got enough 6 stars now that I can get all the milestones before I'm out of 6 stars, I believe. Especially with my 7 stars too, so shouldn't be too much longer. 6 or 7 more rounds, I think. Maybe 8. I think I get like close to $250,000 per 3 fights, so maybe just 200,000, but So we got somewhere between 200,000 and 300,000, I think, for those fights. So yeah, there's a little community right outside of Bryan College Station that we went to their fireworks last year. We're gonna go to them again. I think it was pretty good. My wife struck up a conversation the other day at my son's basketball camp with another parent that I think they're gonna come out and join us and watch fireworks with us. So that'll be pretty fun. I think we're gonna take the kids swimming tomorrow around lunchtime. So since we got rained out today. Ooh. Stop with the yawning, body. Seriously. Yeah, it should be good. Should be a good time. They've lived here 5 or 6 years, but they moved here from Nigeria, and after they had she has twin boys, and then she has another younger son. Um, so they've lived here 6 or 7 years, but after the twins were born, which I think they're 4 or 5, she went home for a little while, and they have just struggled with feeling connected to people here. So my wife invited them to come watch fireworks with us. So I didn't really talk with them a lot the other day, so get to meet them and get to know them a little bit. I'm sure their kids will enjoy getting to play with my kiddos. So yeah, it's I was really excited that my wife spent a little time in Africa when she was in college, and worked with she worked with refugees right after college at one of her jobs. She worked in a refugee resettlement uh, program thing. So she has always had a pretty close connection to African people and stuff. So looking forward to spending some time with them and finding out a little bit more about them and stuff. So should be fun. And then we get to watch stuff blow up together. So, nothing brings people together like gunpowder and bright flashy lights, right? I just wish people would chill out. I saw multiple news reports today about shootings that happened over the weekend. Feels like holiday weekends, there's always more stuff like that. I just wish people would chill out. Realize that just because you're mad at somebody doesn't mean you have to go shoot them. Take a walk. Take a deep breath. Read a book. Anything. Don't just start shooting people just because you got mad, but that's where we're at right now. Don't know that it's gonna change anytime soon, but Yeah, me too, Jay. I wish it would change for the better as well. Or at least that people would, you know, would work towards changing something. Um, there's got to be something we can do differently than what we have been doing. But I don't know. I feel like the response is always, tightening security and providing more guns for like teachers in schools and stuff, and like I don't want my kids to have to feel like they're going to a prison to be safe at their school, and unfortunately it feels like that's the direction we're heading. um, but maybe it'll change, maybe something will be different. I guess we'll find out. We got we're I guess what 14, 15 months removed from a or away from the next presidential election, so guess we'll see what happens with all that. Uh, so, you know, we shall see. Unfortunately, I feel like everybody focuses so much on the presidential election and don't focus on some of the other races that are just as important. You know, I feel like congressional elections and even like some local elections are just as important, but they get ignored, and then people just end up being able to do nothing because people are fighting to stay in power or whatever. But yeah, I'm not a politician. I don't have all the answers either, but I know sitting around and doing nothing isn't going to fix any of the problems. So, you know, let's try something rather than just saying, "Well, there's nothing we can do about it." Because I don't believe that there's just nothing we can do about any of that kind of stuff. So, but nobody's asking me. I'm just a nobody with a lowly subscribed to YouTube channel. But which I'm gonna wrap it up here in not too terribly long. I'm gonna finish out these milestones. But Jay, would you mind seeing for me if there's anybody else that's live right now streaming, so we can give them a little tiny subpar summon or raid when we get wrapped up over here. I know uh, Abdo's been streaming pretty regularly when I've been around the same time I have been, but I don't know if he's on right now or not. But we can give somebody a little bit of a subpar raid. Oh, Cat's streaming. All right, we will we will raid Cataclysm when we get done. I might be done after this set of fights. That might be enough to get the last milestone. Uh, I'll have to go grab Cataclysm's YouTube link, and we will drop a subpar. Actually, we'll probably go with I gotta have more units for our raid tag tonight. Just because I'm really proud of my SNL thumbnail that I did tonight. So appreciate you, sir. Thank you for dropping that in there so I don't have to go hunt for it. You are a gentleman and a scholar, Jay. Alright, that got us the last milestone, so we will grab those. And we will wrap it up. So let's see. Gotta have more units. Let's go with that. Actually, let's go with subpar summoner. Gotta have more units. That will be our raid tag. So, alright everybody. Peace out. And I will see you in 2 weeks when we come back to the Act 7 stream. So, peace out everybody.